At the amphitheater, it's Cowboy Bob Ellis versus Ernie Ladd, March 9th, 1973. Match is underway, and Cowboy Bob just laid it on Big Ernie Ladd, 6'9", 315 pounds. Let me tell you, Ernie's mom was 6 foot tall, 245 pounds. His dad was 6'6", 265. In Orange, Texas, where he was born and raised, they grow him big, brother. And let me tell you, Ernie the Big Cat Ladd, hey, he went on to play really big-time football. First at Grambling, and his idol was Tank Younger, then the L.A. Rams fullback. He was a great standout performer, the Big Cat, in college, drafted by the Bears, the 4th round, 16th round for San Diego. He selected the American Football League, and he went ahead and won the All-Star team berth that freshman year. And let me tell you, he also played for the Kansas City Chiefs, their world championship team. Look at this action in Chicago. Cowboy Bob Ellis, 6'3", 235 pounds, no slouch, used to rodeo wrestle them Brahma bulls. That's right, he was a bulldogging cowboy on the big-time rodeo circuit, so he's handled them Brahma bulls that weighed over 1,500 pounds. So you know that he can handle himself in there. He was in the paratroopers at 50. The match is being manhandled by the bulldogging Texan. That's right, Cowboy Bob Ellis, the cowboy that always wore the white hat. Yes, sir, Cowboy Bob was a gentleman. I mean a gentleman. True to the Texas style. And let me tell you, they're proud of Cowboy Bob in Texas. San Angelo. Born and bred and raised on a 300-acre ranch in San Angelo. And let me tell you, they still talk about Cowboy Bob Ellis out in Texas. Here you can see Big Bob still stretching that arm. Now Ladd's starting to make it to his feet here. Ellis has got it on him, stretching him good. But Ellis is coming up. Ellis is climbing. He's climbing. Ellis has got him, but Ladd has climbed to his feet. And wait a minute, now he's put the pressure on Ellis. Was that a good move, fans? Hey, listen. He played great tackle with the Kansas City Chiefs. He was an all-star. But let me tell you, he's got some good moves in that wrestling ring. He was fast. That's why he was such a great tackle with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's why he was an AFL superstar. Made super money, mega bucks. Because look at the thighs on that man. Look at the thighs. Hey, perfectly built. That's why he made them big bucks, because he was tough. Now, he's using that thumb. See, that was one of his favorite moves. He had his thumb taped, see? And he'd shove, or should I say, jam that thumb into your throat. And I want to tell you, many as a wrestler went down with that jab because they couldn't breathe. Jabbed it into your throat a few times. This big 6'9", 315 pounder. And I mean, let me tell you, take a few of those jabs and you can't breathe. In this case, you see Cowboy Bob Ellis has lost some steam now. And wait a minute now. But wait a minute, Ladd's hiding something here. Ladd is a rough guy, you see. We're talking about rough and tough. And he's making some bad moves there. He was just choking Cowboy Bob, and the referee was trying to spot it, and finally did. But look at here. You see, ooh, into that judo chop into the throat. And Ellis is taking punishment in Chicago at the end. Oh, Bob just came back. Just came back with a punch. Now another one, and another one to a left to Ernie Ladd's stomach, and into the corner he goes. And fans, we've got action. We've got thrills at the International Amphitheater. Oh, there's the bulldogging headlock that made him famous. There it was, fans. That's the old Brahma bulldogging headlock. That's right. He used that in the rodeo circuit when he'd grab them steers and throw them down to the turf in them rodeo rings. Listen, fans, we showed you some great high spots here in Chicago, some great highlights of this match, Ellis against Ladd. There's another bulldog and headlock by Cowboy Bob. And let me tell you, fans, this match roared on to no decision here in Chicago at the amphitheater on March the 9th, 1973, fans. This is the Hall of Fame Wrestling Classics from Chicago.